In another video, What is PTSD?, we discuss the nature of trauma and the symptoms of PTSD. If you haven't watched this video, please do, as it provides a comprehensive explanation of PTSD symptoms. Now let's have a look at how these PTSD symptoms can impact relationships. Re-experiencing symptoms. When a veteran experiences unwanted memories or flashbacks about a traumatic event, it can feel like reliving it again, with the same feelings of terror and helplessness. This can result in sudden shifts in their mood or behavior, leaving loved ones confused and unsure. Over time, this can make them feel like they have to walk on eggshells. Nightmares about the trauma can disrupt sleep for both partners, and if the veteran acts out while sleeping, it can be frightening for their partner and can lead to sleeping apart. Avoidance. Those with PTSD will often avoid anything that might trigger flashbacks, nightmares, or intrusive memories. This includes not talking about the traumatic event or their reactions to it. Because of this, loved ones can feel pushed away, and they can begin distancing themselves from the veteran, leading to a circular pattern that can damage relationships. Veterans with PTSD may also avoid people, places, and situations that they might have enjoyed before, but now trigger unwanted emotional reactions. Loved ones, especially children, can find this hard to accept and understand. Over time, the veteran can become more isolated from their family, and family members may also avoid these activities to keep the veteran from being triggered. Cognitive and emotional symptoms. The persistent negative thoughts and beliefs that accompany PTSD, like, I'm a bad person, or people can't be trusted, or the world is unsafe, can isolate the veteran further. These often lead to negative emotions like anger, sadness, and guilt. These thoughts and emotions can make partners and loved ones feel helpless, alone, and unsupported. Another way veterans with PTSD deal with these negative thoughts and emotions is by shutting themselves off, both physically and emotionally. They may have trouble showing or feeling love and happiness, and can lose interest in sexual intimacy. The impact on loved ones can be painful, and it can feel like they don't care about you anymore. Alterations in arousal and reactivity. PTSD results in the nervous system getting stuck on high alert, making one feel vulnerable, unsafe, and on guard, making it difficult to relax and feel comfortable. Veterans with PTSD may avoid what they perceive as high-risk situations, like grocery stores, children's games, or crowded situations, or choose strategic positions, like having their back to the wall in case of danger. The veteran may keep loved ones from going to these places for fear of their safety. Again, over time, this can lead to families adopting these strategies and feeling the same fear. Feeling consistently under threat and on guard can stress one's nervous system and lead to irritable and/or aggressive behavior. This can result in more arguments, and at an extreme may lead to violence within a relationship. Remember, though, there is never an excuse for violent behavior. And if you have experienced abuse, don't confront a trauma survivor yourself. Prioritize your safety instead. Impulsive and reckless behavior may also increase with PTSD. Examples of this include driving too fast, alcohol or drug use, promiscuous sex, fighting, and gambling. These behaviors can be dangerous for the veteran, and loved ones can experience fear and worry about the veteran's safety and well-being. Arguments may follow because the veteran is unable or unwilling to identify the consequences of their behaviors. Finally, reactivity symptoms can also impact sleep and concentration. When the veteran is not sleeping well or is behaving recklessly, loved ones are also likely to experience sleep difficulties, which causes both parties to have a decreased ability to regulate emotions and be effective in their communication with one another. Concentration may also be impacted, as it can be difficult to focus on or remember conversations, all of which can lead to an increase in arguments and feelings of disconnect. As you can see, the symptoms affect more than just the person with PTSD. Partners, family, and friends are also affected. They can feel isolated from people who don't understand what they are going through, or who are urging them to turn their back on the veteran. This can be worse if the family is not living on a military base and are isolated from other military-connected families. They may also feel powerless because they can't help, or angry because of the way the veteran is behaving. Loved ones may also begin to experience some symptoms of PTSD, including cognitive, emotional, avoidance, and arousal symptoms. This is called vicarious or secondary traumatization, and getting treatment is strongly encouraged. Even for loved ones not experiencing the symptoms of secondary traumatization, support is essential. Developing a personal support network and considering therapy for yourself is important for your own and your loved one's well-being.